Good evening students, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we will solve the last exercise of this chapter, exercise 12C. So the first question given, that is question number 1. Question number 1, it says that the phone numbers are given 32, 40, 48 and 60, and we have to state that are these numbers are proportion or not. So the numbers, the concept was that suppose there are phone numbers A, B, C and D. These phone numbers will be in proportion if A is to B equals to C is to D. That means the ratio of the first two terms, if the ratios are equal, the ratio of the last two terms, only then we can say that the numbers are proportion. That means equal ratios. If the ratios are equal, then we can say that the following numbers A, B, C, D will be in proportion. So the ratio of the first two terms, that is A and B, and the ratio of the last two terms, that is C and D. If these ratios are equal, then we can say that the numbers will be in proportion or not. Clear? So we have to find out the ratios first. The ratio of these two numbers, first and second, and the ratio of the last two numbers, that is 48 and 60. And then we can check that these numbers are proportion or not. So given numbers are 32, 40, 48 and 60. Therefore 32 is to 40. This is just reduced by 4. 4 8s are 32, 4 10s are 40. Reduce by 2, 2 4s are 8, 2 5s are 10. Then 48 and 60. So 48 is to 60. Reduce it by 6. 6 8s are 48, 6 10s are 60. Reduce by 2. 2 4s are 8, 2 5s are 10. So it is also 4 is to 5, it is also 4 is to 5. That means we can write that 32 is to 40, it is equal to 48 is to 60. That means these phone numbers will form proportion. So we can write, therefore these numbers are in proportion. That is the answer. These numbers will be in proportion. Next, question number 2. Second question. Question number 2. Question number 2 is that find the value of x in each of the following such that the given number are in proportion. So we have to find out the value of x. If these four numbers are in proportion, we have to find out the value of x. So it is given that in the question it is given that these four numbers are in proportion. That means 14, 42, x and 75. These four numbers are in proportion. We have to find out just the value of x. So the given numbers are 14, 42, x and 75, and it is given that these phone numbers are in proportion. That means as these phone numbers are in proportion, therefore we can write 14 is to 42 equals to x is to 75, because these phone numbers are already in proportion and it is given in the question. Therefore we can write this. Now simplify. 14 by 42, this is equal to x by 75. Now cross multiply. 42 multiply x equals to 14 multiply 75. Therefore x equals to 14 into 75 divided by 42. Reduce it by 7. 7 2s are 14, 7 6 are 42. Reduce it by 2. 2 3s are 6. Reduce it by 3. 3 25 are 75. Therefore x equals to 25. Therefore you will write, therefore x equals to 25. That is the answer. Next question. Question number 5. Question number 5. Question number 5 is that the ages of A and B are in the ratio 6 is to 5. If A's age is 18 years, find the age of B. That means there are two persons, A and B. The ages are given in ratio. The ratio is 6 is to 5. A's age is given 18 years. So we have to find out the age of B. So let us assume that the age of B is x years. Let us assume that the age of B is x years. We have assumed that the age of B is x years. The age of A is given 18 years. Age of A is 18 years. It is given. Age of A 18 years, it is given. Clear? Now according to question we can write that the ratio of age of A and B, the ratio of ages of A and B is 18 is to X, because age of A is 18 years, age of B is X years. So if you want to find out the age ratio of A and B, that will be 18 is to X. And the age ratio of A and B is already given in the question, that is 6 is to 5. So it will be equal to 6 is to 5, because this is also the age ratio of A and B, this is also the age ratio of A and B. So both of them will be equal. So we can equate them both, that is 18 is to X will be equal to 6 is to 5. Now simplify. 18 is to X means 18 by X, this is 6 by 5. So 6x equals to 18 into 5. Therefore x will be 18 into 5 divided by 6. 6 3s are 18. Therefore x will be 3 into 5, that is 15. So x will be 15, and therefore age of B is 15 years. So right answer, age of B equal to 15 years. This is your answer. Next. Next question, question number 8. Question number 8. Question number 8. Question number 8 says, do the ratios 2 kg is to 80 kg and 25 gram is to 625 gram form a proportion? So this question, question number 8 and question number 1 is similar type of questions. Same question, only the difference is in question number 1 no unit is given, and in question number 8 unit is given. That means kg, gram, these units are given, and question number 1 no units are given. So the question are similar, same questions. So the process will be similar. 2 kg, 80 kg, we have to find out first the ratio of 2 kg and 80 kg, then we will find the ratio of 25 gram and 625 gram, and we will check that both these ratios are equal or not. If the both ratios are equal, then they will form a proportion, and if they are not equal, they will not form a proportion. So 2 kg is to 80 kg, therefore find 2 kg is to 80 kg. So kg will reduce, kg will reduce, so 2 is to 80, reduce it by 1, reduce it by 2, so 2 ones are 2, 2 40s are 80, reduce it by 2, 2 ones are 2, 2 40s are 80. So the first is first ratio extracted is 1 is to 40, then 25 gram, 625 gram, 25 gram is to 625 gram. So gram and gram will reduce, 25 is to 625, reduce it by 5, 5 5s are 25, 5 125s are 625, again reduce it by 5, 5 1s are 5, 5 25s are 125. So this ratio is 1 is to 40, this ratio is 1 is to 25, so both ratios are not equal. Both ratios are not equal, therefore we will write that these numbers or these ratios will not form a proportion. Clear? If these ratios would have been equal, then they will form proportion. So the answer will be the ratios will not form a proportion. This is the answer. Next. These ratios will not form a proportion because both the ratios are unequal. They are not equal. Next, question number 10. Question number 10 says, the lengths of two ropes are in the ratio 7 is to 5. Find the length of shorter rope if the longer one is 22.5 meters. So there is a rope and the length of two ropes are given. One is shorter rope and one is longer. Two ropes are there. One is shorter ropes and one is longer rope. The length of them are given in the ratio 7 is to 5. That means if the longer rope is 7 meter in length, then the shorter rope will be 5 meter in length. That means the ratio is 7 is to 5. So longer rope length is given 22.5 meter. We have to find out the length of shorter rope. So let us assume that the length of shorter rope is x meter, because we don't know the length of shorter rope. So let us assume that the length of shorter rope is x meter. Let length of shorter rope equal to x meter. Now length of longer rope is given 22.5 meter. So let us write length of longer rope, it is given 22.5 meter. Now according to question we can write that 22.5 is to x equals to 7 is to 5, because 7 is to 5 is the ratio of two ropes, length of two ropes, longer rope and shorter rope. So here it is also the ratio, 22.5 is the length of the longer rope and x is the length of shorter rope. So ratio is 22.5 is to x, ratio of the length of longer rope and shorter rope, and it is also the ratio of the longer rope and shorter rope. So both of them will be equal. So we have equated them both. Now simplify. 7 by 5. Now cross multiply. 7x equals to 5 into 22.5. Therefore x will be 5 into 22.5 divided by 7. Clear? Ratio 7 is to 5 is given, length of longer and shorter. So 7 is to 5 and longer one is 22.5. So we have to find out the shorter. So 5 into 22.5, just cross multiply. 5 into 22.5 divided by, it will be 7. Therefore omit the decimal, it will be into 10. 5 2s are 10. Therefore x will be 22.5 divided by 40. One decimal will be omitted and put 10 for that. So 5 2s are 10. So 7 2s are 14 and 2 to 5. So x will be, just divide in your rough space, just divide 2 to 5, 14. So 14 ones are 14, 5, 6, 84, 1, decimal 0, again put 0 1 here, 0, 7 and 14, it will be in, this is 100, 7 and 14 till 98, 2 0, 14 ones are 14, 6 0. So it will be continuous form. So 16.071, answer will be 16.071 meter. 16.071 meter. So shorter rope will be 16.071 meter. Next question, erasing this part. Question number 12, last question. Question 12. Question number 12 says, if 25, 35 and x are in continued proportion, find the value of x. So these numbers are in continued proportion. So now what is the concept of continued proportion? If suppose a, b, c and d, these are in continued proportion, or suppose three terms, let us take three terms a, b, c. If three terms are in continued proportion a, b, c, then the expression will be a is to b equals to b is to c. That means the middle term is repeated if they are in continued proportion. So in this case the same format will be there. The middle term is 35, so 35 is repeated because it says that these three numbers are in continued proportion. Therefore we can write that 25 is to 35 equal to 35 is to x. The middle term is repeated here, so the middle term here it is 35, so it will be repeated because these three numbers are in continued proportion. So we can write this expression. Therefore just solve it. 25 by 35 equal to 35 by x, cross multiply. 25 x equal to 35 into 35. Therefore x will be 35 into 35 by 25, so reduce it by 5, 7. Therefore x will be 7 into 7, 49. So 49 will be the answer. Clear? So x will be 49, so just write here. Therefore x will be 49. This is the answer. Clear? So this chapter is complete. That was the last question of this exercise, and the proportion here is complete. Clear? Thank you.